Yes, welcome. This is creative copywriting session, and then this is $1,000 session. Yes, $1,000 session. Right now, a dollar is between 650 naira and 690 naira, between that. So, meaning that this session is worth 650,000 naira. Yes, if you are a starter, this might seem to you like, probably an exaggeration. But if you are into money already, you've gone far in online marketing, you would know that even one single thing, a single word you learn can make a change in your income. That is why rich people, we don't joke with learning, because we believe two things. Number one is that every income begins from learning. Meaning that if you don't learn, you can't earn. If you want to earn, you have to learn. If you want to generate income on demand, it has to start from the learning stage. The second thing we believe is that one single thing you learn like this can make a dramatic change, a significant change in your income. And one single thing you don't know can bring you back. It can bring you down drastically. It can draw your income down drastically. That is why when we are buying a course, I mean rich people, when we are buying a course, we are not buying the course to get 100% benefit from it. In fact, we don't buy a course to get 50% benefit from it. We are only looking for one single thing that will make a change. Can you hear me? When we read a book, I send it on my WhatsApp status like a few months ago that rich people don't read books. Yes, and I remain on that point. Rich people don't read books. They use books. Yes, reading books, like the term reading, the way I use it in my own school of thought. And this is the same way Don Locke uses it, and great marketing scholars that I know. Poor people read a lot of books. They don't use them. But we don't read books. When we say that books will change your life, if you want to become successful, you should read books, we don't mean absolute reading. What we mean is using the books. So if you have 250 pages of a book, we don't mean read everything. Or read everything within 24 hours, read everything within 2-3 days. No. What we mean is use the book. Even if it is just a single paragraph, you read from that book. Use it. So rich people, when we are reading books, we are not buying a book or reading a book to get 100% benefit from that book. We buy a book and read a book looking out for just one single thing that will make a difference between what we've been doing before and what we'll be doing now. We are only looking for one single thing that will make a difference between the results we've been getting before and the one we'll be getting now. I hope you get that. So this session is $1,000 session, and I want you to maximize this opportunity, pay maximum attention, keep away all distraction, put your pen and notes beside you and get started, because the purpose of learning is not knowledge. The purpose of learning is mastery. Yes, welcome again to the Creative Copywriting webinar. If you are new here, my own name is Murtala Muhammad. Yes, most people know me as Alpha Chemistry, the Prince of Closing. Maybe you don't know, closing is a high income skill. And we're going to be talking about that in one of the subsequent and upcoming programs we'll be holding very soon with you, inshallah. May Allah spare our lives. So this is Murtala Muhammad. Yes, this is my own face, my original face. A chemistry tutor who became obsessed about making money online, social media marketing, copywriting, and IT closing. Yes, these are the skills that changed my own life. And I believe, and I strongly believe, that if your own life will be changed today and better tomorrow, you have to have at least one of these skills. Whether you want to be good in social media marketing, whether you want to be good in copywriting, whether you want to be good in IT closing, you must have one of these skills. These are high income skills that can make you as much as 500k, 1 million naira within 30 days. Yes, 30 days. This is a very small money. But when I was poor and broke, yes, for people who know me in Federal College of Education, Akoka, Lagos State, Nigeria, or University of Lagos, UNILAG, or probably people who know me in Yaba Tech, yes, Yaba College of Technology, you will know that I started my own life as a poor and wretched person. People don't give any importance or regard in the community because I don't have anything. I could even remember the day a lady told me, you of all people, just because I didn't have an apartment, I didn't even have up to 50,000 naira in my account that very day. But these are the skills that changed my life. Marketing skills, copywriting skills, and IT closing. And I strongly recommend that you learn one of these skills before it becomes too late. Yes, I've trained over 5,000 graduates and undergraduates from 4 different countries on digital marketing. In fact, now it is no longer 4. I've got students from so many countries: Saudi Arabia, United States, Dubai, Ghana, and Sierra Leone, including my own country, Nigeria. I hope you get that. So, what are we talking about? I know you are here to learn what exactly creative copywriting is. Probably you just find it curious. It stoked your curiosity and you clicked that link. Or probably you've been learning from me for a while and you still want to know exactly what creative copywriting is. If you remember, not quite long, we held a program which is applied copywriting. A program that brought in more than 2,500 participants. If you are one of the participants in that program, please signify with your best emoji that I was there. I was partially or fully active in the applied copywriting course. Please put up your audio, sister, or is it brother or sister? Please put up your audio. Okay, good. The participants are here. Alhamdulillah. So, applied copywriting. Applied copywriting. If you didn't participate in that program, I recommend you go back to it after this time out and watch those videos, because I was so generous enough to make those videos public. You can find it on my YouTube channel. Somebody here should just generously copy one of those links and share it here. Share it in the comment space so that people who are not here or people who didn't participate in that program will be able to afford themselves the opportunity to participate in it. So it was more of an overall session on copywriting. There we ethically and skillfully applied it on WhatsApp. That was why the theme of the program was copywriting for WhatsApp marketing. Please go on my YouTube, search on my YouTube channel and share the link to one of the videos. So, in that program, I explained what copywriting is, and one of the branches of copywriting we mentioned is creative copywriting. So, these days, I mean today, tomorrow, till Tuesday, inshallah, we are going to be looking into creative copywriting broadly. But before then, I want you to know some facts. Copywriting has changed the entire marketing world. Please, if you can hear me, type it in the comment section. Copywriting has changed the entire marketing world. Yes, many years ago, you could have a store, your physical store, and employ somebody who would attend to customers. So as each prospect are coming in, the person attends to them. What do you want? What can we do for you? How can we help you? Asking questions, attending to customers one after the other. This takes a whole lot of time, most especially for somebody who has a lot of prospects and customers to attend to. But in the world we are today, thank you, Sister Balogun Amina. In the world we are today, all you need is what? Copywriting skill. Copywriting gives you a leverage to sell to as much people as you have with just one single item. Yes, you have the ability and the leverage to sell to as many people as you have in your pipeline at a particular time. You could write a sales letter, you could write a sales copy, yes, you could write an email and what? Send it out to thousands of traffic with just one single click. Yes, maybe there's somebody here who doesn't understand what we are talking about. Yes, in the past, what you have is a physical store. But today, we have landing pages. In fact, we no longer have websites. Yes, if you don't know, let me tell you frankly, that websites are going into extinction. And I'm going to tell you why. If you understand why websites are going into extinction, then you understand creative copywriting. So, even if I forget to tell you why websites are going into extinction, that we no longer need websites, please remind me before the end of this session. So, instead of having websites, what we have is one single page that sells people. One single page. This is what we call a landing page or a sales page. That sells what? That sells people. You have one single page that sells people. You have everything. You present your arguments. You present the benefits. You present the features. You know, you handle the objections. You can only do this with the power of copywriting. You can only do this with the power of copywriting. I hope you get that. So, once you get that right, then let's move forward. What is copywriting? Copywriting is a high income skill that allows you to make money and generate income on demand. Yes, copywriting is a skill, but not just an ordinary skill. It's a high income skill. A high income skill is just any skill that can solve a high value problem. Yes, if you know how to bake cake now, baking cake is not a high income skill. Anybody can do it. I hope you get that. Anybody can learn it, anybody can do it. Unlike copywriting, only few people in the world understand exactly how copywriting works. Only few people in the world understand exactly how high ticket closing works. Only few people in the world understand how platform closing works. I hope you get that. All these things are high income skills because not many people can do it. Many people don't understand how they work. Chances are you don't understand how all these things work. Yes, chances are you don't understand how they work. The day you understand it, that is the day you have the ultimate power to generate income on demand. What I mean by generating income on demand is that you don't have to go nowhere. You can be in your room making as much as $2,000, $3,000, within 30, 60 days. You don't need an office. You don't need any special tech. You don't need to buy any equipment. If you are a fashion designer now, there is so much of equipment you need to buy. There are so much of tools, so much of techs you need to invest on before you can start getting high-paying clients and making more money. And guess what? At the end of the day, chances are you are still exchanging your time for money. But if you have a high income skill, you can never develop high blood pressure. So one of these skills is copywriting. I hope you get that. And one branch of it is creative copywriting. Yes. What's the goal? Or what are the goals? What do you stand to gain? Now look at this book here first. This is my Morpheus Muscles. I'm going to give a copy of this book to you. Yes, to you. If you deserve it. I'm going to give you for free. Because this book now sells for 10,000 naira. Yes. This book sells for 10,000 naira. And this book has changed the world. It has impacted so many lives. This book is a gold mine. It's a treasure. I'm going to give it to you if you don't have a copy before. Look at this. I was saying something today on my WhatsApp status that what you should try to do, what you should try to do is to learn a skill. Make sure you have a high income skill and immediately go and grow your WhatsApp status views. This is one of my students. In fact, this review is quite long. Yes, some months ago, where she used my Morpheus muscles to grow our WhatsApp status views to thousands. 1,000 views, okay, above 1,000. And now look at what she's saying. Hello, Alpha Chemistry. Thank you so much for all you do. I appreciate your effort in putting me through the growing of status. And this has assisted me so much in my sales. May Allah bless you, sir. Yes, can you just type me Allah bless you, sir, because I need much of this prayer. This session is costing me a lot. Yes, I have been on drugs for a while. In fact, I haven't been able to do much today at all. I haven't been able to do much, and I didn't want to suspend this class, because if we should suspend this class, it will affect so much of our schedules. Yes, it will affect a lot. Please, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'm managing myself. Thank you so much. So I'm going to give you a copy of this book so that you can use it for yourself. The reason why you are going to grow your WhatsApp status is because wherever people are gathered, money is with them, in their pockets, in their wallets, and or in their bank account. Thank you so much. Welcome, Afikum. Yes, wherever people are gathered, I want you to type it. Money is with them, in their pockets, in their wallet, and or in their bank account. And one thing that allows you make money or collect that money from people, you need to please put it down. It's a secret I'm keeping with you. Don't share it with anyone until you've made some money. Don't share this secret with anyone until you've made some money. The reason is that people don't believe words. They believe in results. Yes. People don't believe words. They believe in results. The reason why you should grow your WhatsApp status views is that wherever people are gathered, money is with them, in their pocket, in their wallet, and or in their bank account. And if you want to be able to collect that money, you have to have trucks of people on your WhatsApp list. A load of people on your WhatsApp list. A load of people. If you are broke right now, chances are you are only visible to your friends and family. If you are broke right now, chances are you are only visible to your friends and family. Please put up your camera and put up your audio. Yes, I have been on sick bed a couple of days now. It finally knocked me down 3 days ago. But yet, my income never stopped. And I've not gone to office for the past 3 months. I've not showed in my office at all for the past 3 months. It never stopped me from making money. I've generated millions on WhatsApp. And I must tell you this secret. Let me keep it with you. Number one, I have a skill, which is the closing skill. Yes, closing. There are 2 types of closing skills. Number one is copywriting skill. The second one is high ticket closing skill. Okay. I have closing skills. Number 2, I have a lot of people viewing my WhatsApp status. So that is why I said, also to have a skill. If you are going to borrow money to have a skill, please borrow money to have a skill, because it's a sacrifice for the future. And if you don't sacrifice something for your future today, your future is going to be a sacrifice for you. It's going to be a sacrifice for you and a sacrifice for your children. Okay. So, and you don't want your future to be a sacrifice for you tomorrow and sacrifice for your children. You want to have children, have peace of mind, spend on them as much as you want, so that they too can be happy. You don't want to use your old age, gray age, to labor for your children. I must tell you, nothing kills people faster than hard labor at old ages. 35, 40, 45. When you should be eating the fruit of your labor, you are still laboring for your children. So, copywriting has come to change the world. If not for the rahmah of Allah granting us the opportunity of copywriting, where would I be today? Because I am not from a rich family, and I am not an extrovert. I'm an introvert. I don't know how to mingle with people like that. If not for copywriting that gave me the power to generate thousands of leads without even showing my face. Thousands of people. And I'm still doing that up to today. I have my marketing campaigns running on autopilot, whether I'm sick or not, whether I'm in the office or not, whether I'm available online or not. People are still coming in afwajan into my WhatsApp list. So if you are broke right now, chances are you are only visible to your friends and family. And if you want to be visible, you want to be hireable, you want to be payable, you have to have a lot of people seeing your WhatsApp status, and you have to have something to deliver to them. Even if you don't have anything to deliver to them, businesses will they will come to you and pay you money to put something on your WhatsApp status for just 24 hours, and they're going to pay you a lot of money. They're going to pay you a lot of money. They could pay you as high as 5,000 naira, 15,000 naira just for 24-hour status view. I hope you get that. So, and one thing that will assist you in doing this is your ability to persuade people with creatives. Now, before I dive deep into the topic of discussion, what is creative? Please, if you are a Facebook marketer, this session is highly valuable to you. I charge as high as 100,000 naira to work with a client. Yes, if you are a Facebook marketer, I charge as high as 100K to work with a client. Please pay me attention, because you could see a marketing campaign now calling you, come and learn how to run Facebook ads. They will only teach you how to use the tools. If you don't understand the persuasive aspect of Facebook marketing, Facebook ads, art is not going to work for you. And I must tell you, art works crazily. Facebook art works. But if you don't understand how persuasion works, your Facebook ad will suck. It will suck. I hope you get that. Understand creative copywriting, and your Facebook ads will increase in performance at least 75%. 75%. Yes. So what is creative? What do you understand by creative? I'm not going to take your time, inshallah. Let me answer the question myself. Creative means whatever you see. Now, in marketing, creatives are videos and graphics, and whatever seems similar to them. I hope you get that. Now, this thing you are seeing now is creative. Some of you don't know that on this session, I can sell you something with my presentation, because you can see something on the screen. You can see something on the screen. In fact, I'm already selling you something. If you don't know, I'm already selling you something. Don't log out. Don't leave the session. I'm not collecting any money from you, so don't let your heart tremble, okay? But what I'm saying is that I'm already selling you results. I'm already selling you the results you dream to have, okay? So all the things you see on the screen right now, they are what we call creatives. So creatives are videos or graphics intended for what? A marketing objective. Videos, please write it down. Creatives, you will see it. Mark Zuckerberg doesn't say videos, he doesn't say graphics. He's going to tell you creatives. If you don't understand what it means, chances are you're not going to get results. Okay? And there's what we call split testing or A/B testing for your creatives. We are coming to that in the practical session. Please, inshallah, the practical session will hold on. One is going to hold on WhatsApp, and another one is going to hold on Telegram. Telegram is where we're going to keep all the learning materials so that you don't miss out. Okay? Let me copy the Telegram link and send it to the WhatsApp groups so that you can join the Telegram so that you don't miss out. Yes, that Telegram is not just a class, it's a community. It's a community. That is my marketing community. If you have any problem with marketing and sales, just ask your question here. My executive or myself will handle your questions. If it's going to take time, inshallah, it doesn't matter. We're going to answer your questions and give you the results you desire, inshallah. So, that is where we keep all learning materials so that you don't miss out. I hope you get that. So, join the question and answer forum now. So, creatives are anything you see on the screen. I hope you get that. Whether videos, whether graphics. Inshallah, after this session, you'll be able to produce creatives that persuade and sell. So, if you know how to persuade people with creatives, you can make a lot of money. A lot of money, I mean. When I say a lot of money, I mean a lot of money. I hope you get that. So, you will get 75% more traffic, more influence, and more sales. And I must tell you, these are the things you need to gain your momentum and make more money for yourself. Why do I say momentum and more money? The reason is that as a starter online or a small business owner, you can't become rich instantly. You can't become rich instantly. But I must tell you that if you can increase your reach, creatives are videos and graphics. Creatives are videos and what? Graphics. And you're going to use these graphics and videos to persuade. You want to use graphics and videos to persuade. So for your marketing campaign, you want to sell something to someone and you want to persuade that person with graphics and videos, okay? So you need to understand the 6 building blocks of high converting creatives, high converting graphics, high converting videos. Now for videos specially, inshallah ta'ala, tomorrow we're going to talk specially about videos and video sales letters. Yes, but this 6 building blocks is going to work for videos and graphics all together, okay? But especially because videos perform better than graphics. Yes, you want to understand the video copywriting, okay? That is what we call video sales letter. And the rules and laws that guide the use of videos for persuasion. You want to understand that one specially, okay? But pay attention to this. Pay attention to this, most especially for all of you who pay graphic designers. You pay them 5,000, 4,000, 10,000 to design flyers for you. So there are a lot of things you need to understand. Don't just give your graphics to a graphic designer, telling him, please design this for me. And at the end of the day, you pay a lot of money to these people, and your graphics don't bring money back to your account. I believe that as a small business owner, every single amount you spend counts. Every single amount you spend on your business counts. Even if it is 100 naira, it has to have a return on investment. So, and one of the ways for you to get high return on your investment is you understanding how to persuade with graphics first. So you are going to be the instructor. Even if you are not a graphic designer, you are the one to decide the words that should be on your graphics. You are the one to decide the words that should be on your graphics. Okay. I hope you get that. So decide everything. Don't let the graphic designer decide for you. Once you understand what we want to talk about now. Okay. The 6 building blocks of high converting creatives. Now, what are the 6 building blocks of high converting creatives? Number 1 is that when it comes to copywriting or persuasion or closing, whatever you call it, it is not just what you show them. It is how you show them. Please type it out. It's not just what you show them. It is how you show them. Another rule is that your prospect frame of mind is very crucial to the outcome of the persuasion. So, if you want to persuade and sell people with your creatives, your graphics, and your videos, it is not just what you show them. It is how you show them. So that is why you want to know the rules. My own graphic designer, let me show you some of his designs. He doesn't decide the words on my flyers. Yes, I decide the words. Even though he's a professional in what he does, he's a professional in what he does. I hope you get that. And there are so many private and general team training I do to make my team better. Okay, but yet I decide the words. I decide what to show them and how we want to show them. Oh, we are going to show it like this, show it like this, show it like this. Considering the psychology of the buyer, the psychology of the prospect. I hope you get that. So, when you want to give out your graphic design to a graphic designer, you want to consider these 6 building blocks. Number 1 is the hook, the destination, the credentials, the big promise, risk reversal, The CTA. The CTA is optional, okay? The CTA is optional. It depends on the objective of your graphics or videos. If it is a video, it must have CTA. Okay. If it is graphics, it can have CTA and it may not have CTA. It depends. Okay. It depends. But these are the 6 building blocks of high converting graphics. And we're going to take them one after the other. I'm going to take them one after the other. Now, this is the creative we use for this webinar. For this webinar, yes, this is the creative we used. I hope you get that. So let me show you some things. Now, let's start picking it one after the other. Let's start picking them one after the other. Now we have the first building block is the hook. Something that will hook them. In most cases, the hook is the headline. The hook is the headline. Now look at how we did it. Now, we didn't just write creative copywriting. We wrote it in a way that you wait and read what exactly is written there. And that is the power of aesthetic. The power of aesthetic. I don't want to go too deeply tonight. Inshallah, tomorrow you are going to learn better. There's a particular part of the brain we call the limbic system. That is the position or the part of the brain that makes decision. And the whole of the online marketing is 80% emotional marketing. Yes, online marketing is what? 80% emotional marketing. Can you hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me. Look at how we wrote it. Yes. This is not a design made by me. This is a design made by my own graphic designer. My own graphic designer. You can learn from him. In fact, go and learn from him. I'm going to type his account here. Go and learn from him how he does it. It is not just ordinary design. It is creative copywriting. It is creative copywriting. Okay. Because the most important part of marketing is attention. Please, if you can hear me, type it. The most important part of marketing is attention. Before you put out your graphics or before you give it out to a graphic designer, you must think yourself first. What is the best way to get their attention? Yes, creative copywriting is not much popularized. What most people know is just copywriting. Yes. Only a few people know what creative copywriting is. And we didn't just want to write it to you anyhow. Then we used a special font that will make you wait and read what exactly is creative copywriting. That is curiosity. We get your attention and what? You become curious. You become curious. Yes. The most important aspect of marketing is attention. If you can't get attention, you can't get retention. And if you can't get retention, you can't get conversion. Marketing is of 3 stages overall. 3 stages overall. Attention, retention, and conversion. Conversion is the last stage. But if you can't get attention, you can't get retention. And if you can't get retention, you can't get conversion. Attention is making them curious and stopping them to wait and read first. Retention is putting your brand name in their limbic system. Please type it out. Retention is putting your brand name in their limbic system. Yes, putting your brand name on their lips, putting your brand name in their mind. That is retention. I know some of you, when you are sleeping, you even remember Alpha Chemistry. You would have seen me in your dream. Yes. Most especially if you bought the Unfair Secret System. You must have remembered me in your dream. That is retention. I hope you get that. So that is the second stage. And the first stage is, the third stage is conversion. Yes, most of you want to convert. You want the conversion, but you are not working on attention and retention. That is where the problem is. That is where the problem is. I hope you get that. So let's proceed. All right. So we are talking about the hook. The hook is the first thing. Every creative must have a hook. Every creative must have a hook. And in most cases, the hook is the what? Is the headline. Is the headline. Please, there are rules to writing a good hook. There are rules to writing a good hook. Yes, using a special font is rule number 1. A special font style, rule number 1. Special font color, rule number 2. Outstanding font size. Yes, outstanding font size, rule number 3. I hope you get that. Can you see what we did here? And this is not just giving it a color. This is a 3D design. This is a 3D design. So, but the problem is that small business owner, you don't want to invest on designs. You don't want to invest on designs. I tell my students, there's one common saying I used to say about graphic designs, because your graphic represents you. Yes, your graphic represents you. So whatever you are sending out, it is just you. I hope you get that. It is just you. So, if you don't invest in quality designs, in fact, you've got the game wrong. If you don't invest on what? Quality designs, you've got the game wrong. You've lost it, number 1. Yes, you've lost it, number 1. Because online marketing is emotional marketing. And people buy what they see. People buy what they see with their eyes. Values are intrinsic. Yes, the value of a class cannot be judged with the graphics or the creative used to promote the class. But I bet you will get more traffic in your webinar with high creatives or creatives that follow the rules of creative copywriting. Even if your class suck, even if people at the end don't get values for their time or values for their money, you would have generated the traffic first. And now think about it. If you have great things to deliver and you push out a high converting graphics, you put out a high converting graphics and it generates for you a lot of graphics, and at the same time you deliver on your promise, is that not a plus for you? Is that not an unfair advantage for you? I hope you get that. So, the hook. What are we talking about? We are talking about the hook. The hook. Now, immediately after the hook, we have what? The destination. The destination. You want to immediately sell them the destination. Yes, immediately sell them the destination. Immediately, what I mean by sell them the destination is that help them picture how their life would be just after getting what you promised them. Because it is emotional marketing. Because it is what? Emotional marketing. Immediately paint the result for them. So, it is not about telling them the features of the class or the features of the product. No. Sell them the result immediately. The destination. I hope you get that. And here we say how to use the power of attractive graphics and high quality videos to influence, persuade, and sell. Now, you want to know how to influence, you want to know how to persuade, you want to make more sales. So we are telling you that just after this class, you are going to be able to what? Influence, persuade, and sell with what? With your creatives. That is the destination. And so many leads came through my Facebook ad campaign just because of this. So already at the top here, we have the hook. And then immediately after the hook, we have the destination. I hope you get that. We have the destination. So after the destination, I'm still going to show you more samples so you can get it clearly. We have the credentials. The credentials. The credentials. So let me zoom this one a bit. Maybe you will see it. Let me show you the credentials. Okay, I'm coming. The credentials mean that who are you? Why should I stop? Why should I join your class? Why should I buy your product? Why should I pay for your offer? Who are you? So you could either use your image, if you are the type who uses image, like myself, and use your image, can tell us who you are, how many students you've trained, what's your title. For me, I'm the Prince of Closing. I hope you get that. Let me make it more conspicuous. So for me, I am the Prince of Closing apart chemistry. And then immediately to buttress that, and of course, somebody can just say then apart chemistry, Prince of Closing then, or asking so many questions as objections in their mind. Then I said the value of the session plus the learning materials is priced 127,000. I hope you get that. 127,000. Who are you? Why should I stop? Why should I stop and wait? Then immediately after the credential, once you have the credential in your graphics, then the next thing is the big promise. The big promise. Now let me make my screen more visible to you. The big promise. Now look at my own promise. Look at my promise. We have this session is what? 90 minutes live practical session. You're going to get a 90-minute live practical session. You're going to get 3-day practical workshop. And of course, after this session, after this time out, we're going to have a 3-day practical workshop whereby you go back and implement and the things you've learned here and the things some other lecturers are going to teach you. You are going to implement what you learn, and then you come back and give us, you submit your work, show us, let's see what you do, then we assess it for you, and you go back and do justice to it, to your marketing. So you are going to also have access to community, membership, and support, of course. And you're going to get a free copy of my best-selling ebook, More Plus Muscles. So this is also a free a free webinar. You have free access to this. So I told you earlier that the hook can be the headline. Yes, in most cases the hook is the headline, and I've told you the rules that guide the use of headline here. It has to be conspicuous, use special type of font style, font size, and font color. Also here, free access is a hook. Free access is a hook. If it is not free, the number of traffics you are going to get will drop down. The number of traffics you are going to get will drop down. So this free, the word free itself, according to the psychologist, the word free itself is a word that makes every single person intoxicated. No matter how smart you are, no matter how intelligent you are, if you hear the word free, no matter how smart you are or how rich you are, and you hear free sample, free test, free webinar, you want to pause and wait and say, oh, what is it about? I hope you get that. What is it about? All right, that's fine. So the next block is risk reversal. Risk reversal. Okay. So when people see your graphics and it stops them to wait and pause for a while, oh, what is it about? Now, maybe you are inviting them to a masterclass, you are inviting them to a webinar, you are inviting them to a session, a conference, a symposium, whatever, or you are using them, you are giving out a lead magnet and you want them to get the lead magnet. You always want to reverse the risk. That no, this thing is risk-free. It's risk-free. You are not going to lose anything. Now, please get this thing right. Get it right, and you can use it. You can use this simple trick in your Facebook campaign, your WhatsApp campaign. Let's say now some of you run ads on WhatsApp status, and then you want to get conversion, but just immediately you create a graphic, send it out, say this thing is 25,000, this thing is 10,000 naira. If you want to buy now, click the link now. All those things don't work. All those things don't work. You are trying to build the trust within a short period of time. No, don't do it that way. Get more people. Get people first. Get people first into your sales funnel. Then demonstrate who you are to them. You want to reverse the risk. If somebody sees something like buy now, like get this course now, this course is 5,000 naira, this course is 10,000 naira, they feel like, oh, it's too much of a risk. And you want to reverse the risk. You have to put all the risk on your shoulder. That is why the best marketing campaign now you can use is what? To present your offers to them as a free offer. Yes. This is not like telling lies to your prospect. This is free. Yes. Give them something for free. Even if you are going to sell a course, let's say now I want to sell a course to you on how to run Facebook ads. I could just tell my graphic designer or you are going to design maybe 2-3 flyers for us. So one flyer will call them to come and learn Facebook ads for free. Even if I'm going to run Facebook ads to sell the offer. Free. So when you see the word free, it takes back the risk. Yes, it takes back the risk. Put all the risk on your own shoulder. You have nothing to lose. Yes, I take back the risk that you have nothing to lose. Number one, this session is 127,000 naira. If you are going to pay the price, you are paying 25,000. But then I'm giving you access for free. Not only that, if you pay attention, I'm going to give you my 10,000 naira more fixed muscles. I put all the risk on my shoulder. It cost me a lot of money giving out my books for free. Yes. If I sell it 10,000 naira and 10 people buy it, I've conveniently made 100,000 naira. If I give it out to 10 people right now on this session, it means that I've dashed out 100,000 naira. So I put all the risk on my shoulder. I don't care how much this will cost me. I spent a lot of money generating traffic with Facebook ads to bring you to this session. Yes. Most of you came to this session through Facebook ads. I only mentioned this creative copywriting webinar 3 times on my WhatsApp status. Yes. 80% of the all participants we got, they are from Facebook ads, my Facebook ads campaign. So I'm spending a lot and I want a lot of people. So I put all the risk on my shoulder. Oh, don't worry, it's a free class and I'm still going to give you my 10,000 naira monthly muscles. So, meaning that you have nothing to lose. I hope you get that. You have nothing to lose. So, as a marketer, a copywriter, a salesperson, you have to put risk on your own shoulder, not on the shoulder of your customers. Yes, I taught you in the applied copywriting that the more risk you can reverse, the more risk you can eliminate, the more money you can make. Yes, the more risk you can eliminate, the more money you can make. And the last one is the CTA. CTA means call to action. CTA means call to action. Well, maybe you are telling them to buy now, pay into this account, join the session now with this link. Yes, join the session now with this link, or send so words to so number. Why I don't put that on my graphics most of the time? Why I don't put that on my graphics most of the time is that telling people to type out words from your flyer. Maybe some people even say that contact us now. When we can't do that any longer, when we have links. You would see that on the, I don't know if the page can show here right now, on the Facebook ads campaign, there's already the CTA is there. The CTA is there. So that is why we don't put CTA on graphics. And we are not going to tell our prospects, save this number and message me on WhatsApp or message me on Telegram. No, the CTA is there as part of the ads they see. And even if you see it on WhatsApp, you have the link there to click. So that is why CTA is highly optional in graphics. I hope you get that. But if it is in videos, the last part of your video sales letter must be CTA. Tell them join the session now. Yes, join the session now. Let me see if there's a particular video I want to show you before the end of this session. There's a video I want to show you. Now come and let me show you Alright, so once you've seen that, then let's quickly analyze some graphics we have here. We have this here, the High Income Copywriting Mentorship Program. We have this, the HDP. I wasn't supposed to show you this. It is very important I show you. That is why I'm doing this, because this is a back-end thing. Okay, now let's look at this first. We have the High Income Copywriting Mentorship, which is the headline, the hook. And here we have become a highly paid consultant in any field of your choice and make your dream come true. What is that? That is the destination. That is the destination. And in online marketing, you don't sell the journey. You don't sell the journey. You sell the destination. Even if you know that, okay, let's say now you are going to teach people how to create, how to make good graphic for their business, and you know that, okay, I'm going to teach you how to use Canva, and it's going to take you 6 months to become a pro. So you are not going to tell them that, oh, it's going to take you 6 months to learn this thing. No. If you say so, and the number of conversions you can get will drop. Yes, you don't sell the journey, sell the destination. When you were getting admission into university, no school ever told you that, okay, maybe even as a NC student, you are going to do 21 course. No one will tell you that, yes, you are going to do 21 course, or as a degree student, you are going to do 12 course, you are going to do course so, and they start listing the courses you will do. Has any school ever done so? At the point of admission, listing all the courses you will do, and you now see 125 courses. You will be scared. You wouldn't want to do it. Yes. You wouldn't want to do it. So you don't sell the journey, you sell the destination. What most schools will tell you is that, oh, if you do well, you are going to get scholarship, you are going to get this, you are going to get that. They will tell you things that will motivate you to take the action they want you to take. And that is because all actions, all buy decisions are happen in the limbic system. And if there's no emotional persuasion, the limbic system won't take action. If the journey is too long, the limbic system will not take action. I hope you get that. So that is why you must sell the destination. You must sell the destination. Become a highly paid consultant in any field of your choice and make your dream come true. Yes. And I'm very sure that you also want your dream come true. I hope you get that. So, just after that, we have the credentials. Who am I? I'm the Prince of Clothing. Alpha Chemist is the Prince of Clothing. Yes, and of course I am. Of course I am. We have the big promise. The big promise. I hope you get that. The big promise. Here are they. I have featured some promise here. I'm going to learn advanced copywriting secrets, get clarity and direction. But that clarity and direction is the most important thing to me. If you take HIC mentorship, you will get clarity and direction. And in life, clarity and direction are more important than speed and acceleration. So you can be going with speed. If you don't have clarity and you don't have direction, you later have accidents. I hope you get that. So if you can make such a promise and you can deliver on your promise, you can get conversion and you can get retaining customers. You can build a lifetime customer list. I hope you get that. So after that, we have the risk reversal. Okay, now we know you are the Prince of Closing, you are Alpha Chemistry, you've taught a lot of students. If I pay you this kind of money, it's a lot of risk on my own part. Then I say, okay, no problem. I'm going to give you my 30K unfair circuit system. This unfair circuit system has, the result is known. Yes, the result is known. I'm going to give you my 30,000 mAh fast charging power bank. I'm going to give you free internet connection for 3 months. And you are going to be happy, you are going to succeed. I reverse the risk. Because if you calculate all these things, if you calculate how much it costs me to put out all these things, in fact, this is more than the amount somebody is going to pay for HIC already. Because the unfair secret system alone, it's 1 million naira worth. I hope you get that. So, and I'm giving you a power bank that will last you for life. And I'm also going to give you access to the internet throughout the mentorship program. So, I've reversed the risk, put the risk on my shoulder. Yes, my people, they know that I'm not making much money from this mentorship. This mentorship is costing me a lot of money. And there's a reason why I'm doing so. When we were shipping the power bank, it cost a lot of money. It cost a lot of money to ship the power bank from China. A lot of money. But there's a reason why I'm doing so. I want to mentor you, be part of your success story, put you on my lifetime customer list. So when you taste it and you see how HIC is, you'll be more than happy to go for what? My high ticket closing mentorship program. And that you don't have any doubt the kind of results you are going to get. I hope you get that. So it's a lot of risk I'm putting on my shoulder. People will think that, oh, Alpha Chemistry is making a lot of money from this mentorship. It's not. This mentorship costs me a lot of money. Most especially at the time the mentorship is olden. It costs me a lot of money to be on a session, 1 hour, 2 hour session with my mentees. It costs me a lot of money. I hope you get that. So, risk reversal. Then the next one is the CTA. The CTA, which is this. I hope you get that. So, now here, we are not saying pay now. There's a reason why I didn't say pay. Of course, we'll reveal the price. But there's a reason why I didn't say pay. This is a high ticket deal. This is a high ticket fee. And if somebody is going to pay me 60K or 80K, the person has questions to ask. So instead of saying pay now, we didn't even put the account details and all those. What we say is what? Call or WhatsApp. Yes, I must tell you that most people paid for this mentorship by reaching out to me first and asking me a number of questions. I answered a number of questions before they paid for the mentorship. I hope you are getting it now. It's a high ticket deal. So you are not going to sell something. Some of you want to sell real estate to people, you want to sell properties, a property of 5 million, 15 million naira, you now say pay into a whole lot of money like that. Anybody putting out that kind of money, investing that kind of money, ask questions to ask you. So in a high ticket deal like that, we close clients, prospects on call, or you tell them to reach out to you first through any of your available lines, WhatsApp, Telegram, or whatever. I hope you get that. So there's another one here, which is the HDP. Can you see? The HDP, my graphic designer is really doing well. May Allah put back in his time and skill. So I've tagged him on the group. Please go and learn from him. I can't teach you all this because the only thing I can only teach you are marketing aspects of graphics, copywriting aspects, closing aspects. Even though I learned graphic design in 2017 and I got my certificate on it, I can't teach it. So go and meet somebody who knows his onions. I hope you get that. So even if you don't know what HDP is, you become curious with this. I hope you get that. And I told you earlier that HDP is a program I'm going to hold. In fact, the campaign is going to start just after the creative copywriting, inshallah. So here we have the hook, HDP. And you can you see the way we did it again? Such that when you see it, you want to wait and say, yes, what is this? Then immediately we sell you the destination. Learn how to create, launch or relaunch hot digital products, build credibility and influence, and sell effortlessly. So I hope you get that. So this is how we do it in the world of copywriting, and this is what has been bringing results to me, to my team, and my students as well. I hope you get that. So if you want to do the same, you want to implement what I'm teaching you and get the result. Now, here are why your creatives do not convert enough. Yes, your creatives don't convert enough. And I'm going to tell you the reasons. I'm going to tell you 5 reasons why your creatives don't convert. I'm going to tell you 2 on this session, 3 tomorrow, inshallah. 2 on these sessions. Now, I know you've invested a lot. For some of you, you've invested a lot on paying graphic designers, paying video creators, or even learning how to create videos yourself, how to create graphics yourself, so that you can make more sales. I must tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it is not just about the video. It is not just about the graphics, because it is not just about what you show them. It is how you show them. It's how you show them. Every single word you use in your creative counts. And it's not just a word, it is how you use the word. How you use the word. It is not what you show them, it is how you show them. All together. So let's quickly look at some of the reasons why your creatives do not convert. Most especially if you are running ads. You are running ads on WhatsApp status, WhatsApp TV, or you are running ads on Facebook, you are running ads on Instagram. Why are your creatives not converting? Number 1 is lack of curiosity. Let me adjust this. Lack of curiosity. Can you just type lack of curiosity there? If you can hear me, type lack of curiosity. Yes. Now, for some of you, all this might not make sense to you because copywriting is highly experimental. It is not a theoretical discourse. But I bet you it will make all the changes in the world if you implement what I'm teaching you. Curiosity. The principle of curiosity, I do explain it largely in my high income copywriting, but as much as I care, I will try and say a little bit about it here as well. Curiosity in every part of your marketing. If you don't know any marketing principle in your life, you don't know any copywriting principle in your life, you don't know any closing principle in your life, please write this one down and know it. Remember it in your brain. Curiosity. If you can make them curious, hey, there is no one you can persuade. You can make them curious. The thing is that man is a philosophical how do you call it? Yes. The curiosity in man is very high. Allah created us with high level of curiosity. We always want to know. Once somebody tells you that this thing is a secret, don't open it. You'll just be looking for an opportunity where the person who tells you not to open it is not there, and you want to open it and see what is there. You want to open it and see what is there. Even if you are not going to use that thing. So many people will click on your link and come to your class just because you make them curious. It's not because they are not good in what they do, especially for a video creator. Not because they are not good in what they do. They could know everything you showed. But just one thing you did, one trick you used, and they don't know, or they don't know how you did it, they become curious. They become curious. They want to know how. How. So in your marketing, as you are sending out your marketing creative, number one thing you must be thinking is, how can I make them curious? Curiosity means that how can I make them to say, I want to know how. I want to know what it is. I want to know what it is, and I want to know how it is. Yes, most people come into copywriting class just because of the word copywriting, because the word copywriting makes them curious. And I must tell you, most people connect with me just because of my name, Alpha Chemistry. It makes them curious, like, how can you be teaching copywriting, marketing, and you will be Alpha Chemistry? How? What is the combination? How is the combination between Alpha and chemistry? And now you are teaching marketing. They become curious. And when they become curious, they take action. The action they will not normally take. Now let me teach you one of those traits we use. To get it right, let me teach you one of the traits we use to make them curious. Number one, give what you want to give them. Like what you want to, let's say your class now. I'm going to teach you my ABS method. My ABS method. That ABS now is not known. Now, even if I know a lot of methods to generate leads, and I've been using it, and somebody is telling me that I'm going to teach you my ABS method to increase your leads by 35%. ABS. I become curious. What is ABS? How does ABS method work? I'm good in what I do, don't forget. I'm good in what I do. So, but when I hear ABS method, ABS method, which one the ABS again? Who will join the class? Well, I sabi all this copywriting, but that ABS method, I don't know. You see, that ABS is your conversion point. Are you getting what I'm saying now? That ABS is your conversion point. There are so many conversion points, and there are different conversion points for different person who comes into your marketing funnel. That is why you want to use at least 5 copywriting principles in your what? In your creatives. At least 5 copywriting principles in your copy. At least 5 copywriting principles in your videos. Because one single principle cannot convert all of them. Yes, Abdulmoiz. So they become curious. Altogether, that curiosity is part of our blood. Everybody from Adam, curiosity is part of our blood. So, and one thing about being curious is that if I want to make you curious now, I'll tell you not to do this thing. Don't open this thing. Or keep this thing secret. You become curious. So I don't tell people like, go and watch the video now. If I want to persuade you, if I want you to watch the video immediately, I won't even tell you watch the video now. I'll tell you keep that video secret. Keep it secret. You become curious. I hope you get that. So when Allah says that he tells Adam, okay, that this tree, don't eat from this tree. They become curious. They become curious. I hope you get that. So, and when they become curious, Shaitan persuaded them He said, Hal adullukum ala shajaratil khuldi wa mulkin la yabla. Now let me show you a tree, the tree of long life and prosperity. Curiosity overhyped. The curiosity doubled and even tripled. How to get that? That was how they fell the trick of Iblis, of Shaitan, and they ate from the tree that they were not supposed to eat from. So curiosity. Inshallah, probably I may dive more into it tomorrow. Inshallah, this is a high value secret I'm sharing with you. I believe you will value it. So one other reason your creative don't convert is lack of trust. Most especially for those of you who run ads. It is not just about the advert. It is about the trust. It is about the curiosity. When I'm targeting cold audience, people who don't know me, like me, and trust me, and I know that there's limit to how I can engineer the trust. I make them curious. I hope you get that. I make them curious. So, lack of trust. When I was running this Facebook ad campaign, let me teach you one trick I did. Because the actual intention was to target cold audience. My intention was to target cold audience. I hope you can see. You can see. Can you see it? So, alhamdulillah, we're able to reach out to 32,212 people. So this ad was feasible to 32,212 people, 1,954 engagements, alhamdulillah. So this is a campaign that converted a lot, alhamdulillah. And we got 323 likes, 20 comments, 7 shares. Okay. So, because we have to engineer trust, how can they trust us for this class and join it? Okay, number one, what I did was that because my goal is to target cold audience, yes, I did something very tricky here. I didn't drop the link to my DM. Because the targets are cold audience. I know that the way I wanted to run this ads, some of you, if you've been following me before, you will see this ad. Some of you saw it and came through the Facebook ad campaign. You're already following before. But it's actually, I used you, my warm audience, I used you as a ladder to reach out to the cold audience. I hope you get that. So, and I know that if you, my warm audience, if you see this ad and you say, oh wow, Alpha Chemistry is holding a class, what do you do? You will like it. I'm very sure you will like it. So now that is trick number one. So a cold audience seeing that, 300 and something likes, say wow, then this person is trustworthy. Number two, prospects don't like to feel lonely. Once a prospect finds out that he is the only prospect, you become a suspect. Why should I be on your WhatsApp list? It becomes what? Like, you become a suspect. Once a prospect finds out that he is the only prospect, you become a suspect. So, and that is why most of them will turn back. Can you hear me? At all? Let me know if you can hear me. So that is why most of them will turn back. So I sent it to my WhatsApp group. I reduce the risk, and I build the trust a bit. So when they join the group and they find out that yes, 400 and something people are already on the group, they say, wow, people are joining this group. Enough of those non-sexy designs you use to attract customers. Spend on designs, but don't forget to give ultimately unbelievable values alongside. Yes, that is my advice to my students. You should have a seasoned graphic designer who knows his onions for your brand. If you really want to thrive, you want your brand to grow, you want traffic, you want influence, you want to persuade. You need a seasoned graphic designer who knows his onions for your brand. Having such a person is like having a lovely, faithful, and beautiful queen who knows how to cook foods that can potentially make a man forget his future. Enough of those non-sexy designs you use to attract customers. Spend on designs that don't forget to give ultimately unbelievable value signs. Inshallah, we'll meet tomorrow on WhatsApp where we'll be able to discuss better and interact better, inshallah. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.